Stone faces, marble statues, ancient men carved into permanence, deep voices telling you to endure, to stay hard, to remain untouched. You already know this. You've seen the images. You've heard the tone. And maybe for a moment it helped. But then life kept happening, and the noise came back. The tension didn't dissolve. The pressure didn't lift. It just went quiet long enough to be ignored. This is not that kind of place. Inner Helm is not here to tell you that everything is fine when it isn't. It's not here to decorate discomfort with philosophy. It's not here to convince you that calm comes from pretending. We don't worship stillness here. We don't idolize silence, and we don't mistake suppression for strength. Because real stability doesn't come from acting unbreakable. It comes from knowing where the cracks actually are. Inner Helm exists for moments that don't look good on a quote card, for the spaces between confidence and doubt, for the quiet tension you carry without having a name for it. This is not a daily motivation channel. It's not a performance. It's not disciplined content disguised as wisdom. It's a place to slow things down, to step out of the constant internal commentary, to stop bracing for impact that may never come. You don't need to be fixed here. You don't need to be optimized. You don't need to harden yourself into something unrecognizable. You need orientation. Most people aren't overwhelmed because they're weak. They're overwhelmed because they're constantly reacting to expectations, to internal pressure, to a version of themselves they feel they're supposed to maintain. Inner Helm is about regaining authorship, not by forcing control, but by understanding what you're responding to in the first place. Confidence isn't volume. It isn't posture. It isn't domination of the room. Confidence is the absence of unnecessary resistance. It's knowing what matters enough to engage with and what doesn't deserve your energy. Here, we don't chase fear away. We look at it long enough for it to lose its leverage. We don't deny anxiety. We understand its function, so it stops running the system in the background. We don't promise transformation. We create space for clarity. There's a difference. You won't hear affirmations telling you everything will be okay. Not because things won't be okay, but because reassurance without understanding is fragile. When reassurance fades, you're left alone again. Inner Helm is not about soothing you into passivity. It's about grounding you into reality without dramatizing it. We talk about confidence without performance, calm without suppression, strength without posturing, control without rigidity. Not as ideals, but as lived experiences. This channel doesn't rush. It doesn't escalate emotion to keep your attention. It doesn't flood you with concepts. It respects your nervous system. Because clarity doesn't arrive when you're overstimulated. It arrives when things are quiet enough to be examined. Inner Helm is for people who are tired of being told to push through. For people who've already tried discipline, productivity, detachment. For people who don't want another identity to wear. It's for those who want to feel steady without becoming numb, present without becoming exposed, confident without becoming performative. You don't need ancient symbols to tell you how to live. You need language for what you're already experiencing. That's what happens here. We take apart the internal friction. We name it. We slow it down until it becomes manageable. Not inspirational, not dramatic, just real. This channel is not meant to replace your life. It's meant to help you return to it with less noise. Sometimes that means sitting with discomfort instead of outrunning it. Sometimes it means realizing the problem isn't you. Sometimes it means doing less, not more. Inner Helm doesn't sell certainty. It offers orientation, a way to stand inside yourself without collapsing inward or armoring outward. If you're looking for hype, this isn't it. If you're looking for shortcuts, this isn't it. If you want to feel superior to your emotions, this isn't it. But if you want steadiness without pretending, clarity without denial, and confidence that doesn't need to announce itself, you're in the right place. We'll take this slowly. We'll stay grounded. and we'll begin from where you actually are. Welcome to Inner Helm.